Welcome back to the Cloth Diaper Podcast. This is my space on the internet where we do all things cloth diaper. Today we are talking about the Bebeboo Flex cover. This is a cloth diaper cover that is new to the market from Bebeboo. Bebeboo is sponsoring this video. She sent me this product. There is a giveaway going on my Instagram face this week, November 13th. For Bebeboo Diapers. So if you want to try the Flex, go check it out. I'll share a link to my Instagram account below. You can just find me at Cloth Diaper Podcast though if you're over on Instagram. So the Flex is available in 2 sizes and it's a new product to the lineup. When Taya started Bebeboo Diapers, she just had the all-in-2 and she's renamed that the Choice this year. You can check out the review for that on the last video or maybe a couple videos past. I don't think I've done a lot of videos this month. And the Choice was a 1-size pocket style diaper. This is a 2-size-ish cover. And when I say ish, I mean this is a 1-size fits all, fits most variation. It's 10 to 35 pounds, but it's also available in a petite size for newborn babies. And that petite size is 6 to 13 pounds. There are a lot of similarities between the Flex and the Petite. I don't have the Petite, but I will include a link below. I think some of the big changes was just that it was a smaller fitting diaper. Let's drop it down and we'll take a look at this diaper below. So this is the Bebeboo Flex cover. This is the 1-size variation. It is a double waist snap with a crossover snap and a top hip snap. We can also see that it has 3 rise settings. 1, 2, 3, and these are just simple snap down to make the diaper small. This diaper is a little bit bigger in size and fits from about 10 pounds up. However, that doesn't mean that you have to wait to 10 pounds. It just is a good size estimate. It has a front elastic here as well as a gusset. So this is a Gusset Design. You've got your one elastic and your second. So this leg elastic in this diaper goes against the thigh and it gives you a little bit extra space to be able to put more crap in the diaper. That's really what a gusset does. So we have a second gusset here. Nothing much on the back of the diaper. That's where your logo is placed. And then this nice tight elastic. This is a new diaper, but you don't always get such a elasticy boom. If you check out the blog post, I believe I took a few comparison pictures of this diaper with other diapers, and that can be found at simplymombailey.com for my reviews. Looking on the inside, we have a double TPU. So this is a thermal PUL, and you can see I have 2 separate layers. One feature I think a lot of you guys are going to like is that it does have a front flap, but no back flap. This front flap is perfect for preventing wetness from escaping out the front, as well as tucking in inserts. So this diaper does fit over fitted diapers. You can use it with I've got just a Nuggle size 2 pre-fold, folded in thirds, and you can tuck it under, and then you put baby's bum here. It also has snap-in inserts, so you can use your Bebeboo inserts or you can snap in other brands' inserts if you already have them. So like this is a Best Bottom insert and it snaps in the front and the back. It's a little bit tall on the front, but you'd probably be fine, and you can put them on baby. This front and back snap, you don't have to use them both. Probably with this Best Bottom, I would just use the one because it doesn't seem to fit super nice in the front. But it also allows you to add where you're going to put your absorbency depending on your wetter. So like if you want to make sure your absorbency stays in the back because you have a back wetter, or you want your absorbency to stay in the front because you have a front wetter, go add it. If this TPU panel, it's a little bit long, is providing you problems, you also don't have to use it, guys. It's just an option in this kind of style of diaper. So that's it. It's a simple cover. You can use your choice of inserts or pre-folds or even a fitted diaper if you have one. Okay, So it's really weird doing cloth diaper reviews when you don't actually get to try a diaper. But I know that I would love this diaper. Why? Because it compares nicely to diapers that I already know and love. It's very similar to, say, the Buttons, the Blueberry Capri, the Nuggles, Tuck Wrap and Go, and other kind of more generous fitting diapers like that. So I know from the double waist snap, I know from the general shape, the Gusset Design, and the interior flap that this is a diaper that I'm going to love. But before we talk about why I love this diaper, let's take a look at why Kara liked this diaper. So Kara is a local mom to me. She has a 10-month-old child, and well, I guess her son, is now a year. So at the time, her baby was 10 months old, 17 pounds, and 28 inches. She really enjoyed this diaper. So whereas she wasn't a huge fan of the Flex because of its lack of absorbency, she was a huge fan of the Choice. She found this diaper fit really well, and to her, she compared it to the Bella Luna cover, which actually I don't own and I couldn't really make a comment on. Kara mentioned that this was one of her first experiences using covers, as she is more drawn to pockets and all-in-one styles, but it was a good choice still and fit her child really well. I just have her email here because I don't memorize, well, I guess I could memorize her thoughts. It's less that. She loved the pattern, she loved how the material felt, and the double gusset was a nice fit. One of the biggest perks that Kara mentions, and is a great perk with covers, is it's so easy to adjust. It's so easy to customize. So the cover isn't sold with inserts, so you can just use whatever inserts or absorbencies that you have. Sometimes when we buy a pocket, even though you can adjust the absorbency of a pocket diaper, you kind of feel like, well, it came with these inserts, I should use these inserts, why would I buy anything else? I already paid for this. But you just pay for the cover, and then you can buy or use whatever you have laying around to make this absorbency work for you. So she could use it for day or night. She found that she did use it with Bella Luna inserts, and because Kara is a Petite Crown ambassador, she did use it with her Petite Crown inserts, her flats, and some Peachy Baby inserts as well. I showed you earlier that you can snap in most standard snap-in inserts, and you could also use this over a fitted or a flat folded on. She did have some struggles with leaks, but she said that was only when I was experimenting with different fits and folds, and that can just be part of the learning process on how to get a fold right and how to get that experience. She disliked having to clean poop off inserts and flats, and I think that's really just going to be a personal preference coming from her background in all-in-ones and pockets. If you're always kind of used to cleaning poop off inserts and flats, that's just going to be standard run-of-the-mill. She would recommend it. It's great for a learner or someone who doesn't use covers herself. She found it worked really well on her lanky baby. And I think this would work really well on my chunky babies as well. A few of the features that I think I want to point out to you most that I know I would like and you would like is not only this double snap lay, but I love that it's 2 layers of PUL. That means that this layer could get wear and tear on it from the corrosives in your laundry detergent, a bad washing machine, a zipper in the dryer, and you still have protection. 2 layers of PUL, it's a little bit thicker, it'll dry a little bit longer, but it means because PUL and TPU is soft. We have this notion that TPU and PUL should be like medical grade, but the stuff that we're using on diapers is not medical grade. It's going to break down, it's going to wear down. I think they say an average of 300 to 500 washes for most PUL and TPU. So when this begins to break down, you have 2 layers here. This layer is not exposed as much, at least the inner protective layer, and so you're going to always have kind of that stay dry layer. I love that about it. I also love that there's only a front flap. Why? I think that the front flap might be a little bit long, especially if you have a boy or a front pier, but the front flap is awesome for tucking in those inserts and like keeping the wet in. It's like a little extra barrier at the front. And if you wear diaper shirts or onesies or sleepers, this tends to be an area of compression, especially for boy moms like myself. And so just that's awesome. I love it. But also, there's no flap in the back. And truthfully, I rarely use the flap. And the flap in the back if the lack of flap in the back, the lack of a flap in the back say that 10 times fast, is awesome if you are a sprayer, because instead of getting all that poop collection down in here or that water collection, when you just lay this and you spray it down, it's just gonna fall right off. There's no space for it to catch. That also means that there's no extra wing there to catch the poop. But with an elastic like this, you should be good. You really should be, and you shouldn't really need all that extra protection. I love that it gives the choice of snap-in inserts, so this is another variation of an all-in-two. We can really talk about how Bebeboo has two all-in-two choices, a cover or a pocket style all-in-two. I'm not one to snap in my inserts, but I know that a lot of people love to do that. That means that maybe if another diaper in your stash doesn't fit or work for you, or you inherit a ton of inserts, just add them to this. That's some of our thoughts on this diaper. I think it's a great diaper. It comes in at a really affordable price point. It has a great shape, fit, design, fit my teddy bear really well, and I'm really excited for everything that T'enneh is doing. This is a brand that is full of transparency and honesty and open to sharing their story. And that's something that's really important to me as a consumer. I really find myself attracted to stories. And that's why we're here at the Cloth Diaper Podcast. I'm not sure if I'm going to have any reviews coming up in the future. I have a job, I've been busy, and I have a surgery. I'm really focusing on the podcast as well as on my Instagram channel. So come join the conversation there. If you have any questions, I'll try to pop in this week and answer them below. If not, shoot me an email, bailey@clothdiaperpodcast.com. Thanks for joining.